My 600-pound life, Ashley Taylor, who was on season 8, episode 15, and it premiered April 8th, 2020. Ashley's 24. She grew up with her mom and her grandmother. Her mom has epilepsy, and so she grew up in fear of her mom having those seizures. Grandma had to work 2 jobs to support everybody, and Ashley basically had run of the house. And because of this, she could eat whenever she wanted and whatever she wanted, and by the age of 5, she was 100 pounds. By 7, she was 200 pounds, and she always thought that her father just took off and didn't want to be part of her life. Well, she actually did a DNA test, and her father was like a close family friend, and that really hurt her because he stuck around but didn't want to be her dad. And as a child, one of her neighbors did essay her as well as other children in the area. It eventually all came out, and that person did go to prison for it. By the age of 10, she was 300 pounds, and at 12, she was 400 pounds. And she said that when she was younger, her grandmother did try to intervene and try to get her help, but Ashley would just kind of always overrule her and do whatever she wanted. And around the age of 12, Ashley also started to catfish people online. At 14, her mom would go into a nursing home and has been there ever since. At the age of 18, she was 500 pounds, and when she was 20, her grandmother was diagnosed with cancer and died before her 21st birthday. Ashley now is homeless, and she moves in with a person who is a feedie, but he is very abusive to her, and so she ends up moving out and moves into a homeless shelter. But eventually, she is able to move into a place of her own. And month 1, her and a couple of friends that live next door make the 3-hour drive to Houston, Texas. She weighs in at 486 pounds. She has high blood pressure. She has type 2 diabetes. And Dr. now says, I need you to lose at least 25 pounds in the next month. She claims that she was weighed in at another place at 630 pounds. And she's like, look, I've already lost all of this weight. Why won't you just approve me right now? Dr. now sees through that, and he's like, she was never that weight. She admits that she eats fried food a lot, and he says that you gotta cut all that out. Here's the plan, and I need you to go to the therapist. In month 2, she is 476 pounds, which is a recent weight loss of 10 pounds. Dr. now says that her BMI is 86 and that she really needs to start going to therapy. And she's like baffled that she didn't get the surgery, even though she didn't meet her weight loss goal. And this is kind of a theme that we'll see through the whole episode. She goes and sees Lola, and they talk about her childhood trauma. And she says that I would like you to make an online profile that is you, not a catfish, truly, honestly you. In month 3, she has not done her homework. She has not made the profile of herself. She says that she is just too emotional right now. She needs to focus on her weight loss instead. But that since she's been doing so well, she gets herself a little treat and orders 2 pizzas. There's a lot that happens in this episode, so I am going to have to break this into 2 parts. It's already posted, so go ahead and watch that now.